Hello everyone and welcome. It's another top 10, another week, another round of fun, and yeah, I apologise that this one is a little bit later than normal, but we are here, we are back. We've got some lovely more spicy memes for you all, but we're going to be checking out the top 10 best moments of the week here in Gavra Racing. We're going to be having some fun along the way. And yeah, but if you enjoy the video, make sure you go and pop a like down below and go and subscribe to the Gavra Racing YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll be going into number 10. But yeah, I also apologize for this one being a little bit later than normal. But you know, it takes me a lot of time, but I thoroughly do enjoy it. And I'm going to carry on doing it for as long as I can. But we are going to go on now onto the next. Starting off at number 10 is the Freshman League safety car restart. And now there was an incident with Lord Jedi and another driver on the second corner here in Brazil. And yeah, a lot of other drivers got involved. There was a lot of debris. But yeah, enjoy, because there was a lot of close racing.
Napping there.
Pepelek's one of the pits.
But Ex-Natty now. Ex-Natty challenging around the outside into the center S.
He's going to try and go for around the outside here.
Around the outside.
Oh, he goes wheel to wheel with Pope. Maybe he might slide behind. Oh, he goes down the inside on turn 2. That could have been catastrophic there for Ex-Natty, but now he's going to try and look for a move again.
Pope goes defensive.
Pope goes defensive, but Thunder getting involved as well with those cars.
Ex-Natty to the outside, he's off the track.
He's got to... Oh, he's trying to look for
He's still there.
One of these drivers is going to have to back off here. You can't go wheel to wheel into this corner, and I think Ex-Natty took the advantage.
Space.
No,
Ex-Natty's still there. He tucks him behind.
He almost lost it there on the coming into that corner there, Toussaint. But I was just about to say that Thunder trying to get involved as well. Both GTS commentators both going at it here, and that could be some interesting conversations after. But looks like Ex-Natty having a little bit of trouble finding grip at the rears as he keeps on losing the rear into some of these corners. The same with Thunder as well.
As Holland Campion already up into 9th place off the restart, so back into the points for the Red Bull driver. He's got Joe all over the back of him now, but Mares with a 2-second lead already now after only 5 laps of racing. Does a fast lap of the race. Brilliant. Joe will be in the slipstream of the Red Bull all the way down the straight. Can you make a move into turn 1? No, just a bit too far back, but side by side we've got Cryptek and Antelope, and Cryptek goes a bit wide. Oh, he's lost the rear. They're side by side. They touch again through turn 3. And Antelope gets a move.
Antelope gets a position. Also, Lord Jedi moving himself at the back of the back here. Toussaint gaining on both Joe and Holland Campion here. Is Barty going for a move? Maybe Holland Campion going for a move around the outside of his teammate. They almost collide. The teammates, and Joe getting involved as well. Joe maybe getting involved as he's going to go around the outside.
Outside. Can he keep it? He does. What a move from the Mercedes driver.
Oh, and Lord Jedi down the inside of the Red Bull. And we are having a move here as both championship contenders split up by Joe here. And it's Joe looking for a move down the inside. A little bit wide on the exit, and Campion manages to get the cut back. But what a start. What a safety car restart we've had here. Yeah, so very nicely done there from all those drivers in the Freshman League. Very, very clean racing. Made a bit of a championship mix-up, and it'll be interesting to see whether Lord Jedi or Holland Campion will take the championship victory in the Freshman League. But very clean racing from all those drivers, so well done to them all. So coming in at number 9 is the start of the GT3 race in Project Cars. And now there was an incident between 2 of the Mercedes cars, and I think there was an Audi that went off as well that had a collision. But yeah, here is the start of the Project Cars 2 race in the GT3 League.
As we get to the starting procedures.
For red lights for the final time in GT3, and we are off, and that's a terrible start from Lonnie. He gets absolutely swamped by Kev. Actually, both Mercedes make contact. Actually, that's the Mercedes of Allo Champs. He comes back into the field and gets clobbered by one of the Audis. That might have been, well, there's more contact with the other Audi, and the Nissan of Toby is off. But through all that calamity, Balavan has gotten through. Lonnie has actually dropped down to 5th. And it's actually Kaz who now sits up in 2nd place. Lonnie actually now down to 6th place. So we talked about getting off the grid. was the leader, but he absolutely did not get off the starting line good at all, and he got absolutely swamped. This allowed Dalavan to carry away from the rest of the grid as they all tried to scramble behind them, got both the Nissans and the Bentley battling behind them. Crazy start it's been, and still fighting. Actually, Aloe Champ's getting back at the grid as he loses his spoiler after hitting Jukebox.
That was a bit reckless.
Oh, and just in front of them, Evil. Or Toby, excuse me. Yeah, you're right. Toby's spinning off.
But yeah, those collisions at the start made a big shake-up for the rest of the race, and yeah, both Mercedes drivers coming together, unfortunately. One of them going onto the grass, and you know, it was unfortunate. Coming in at number 8 is the Super League start. Now, this race actually was cancelled because of the amount of glitches that happened at the end of the race. It was a couple of laps at the end, but it was still a very, very good start, so I hope you enjoy.
And away they go. Aston Grimm off to a very, very good start there. Clay Dutchy off to not a very good start at all. He's been handled by Don Rajiv into the first corner. And Don Rajiv is through, putting Clay Dutchy back into third. It's Jax, I believe, has moved up too, as has Jojo. I'm just going to go.
Yeah, the grid is incredibly tight at the moment. Oh, we did have a few drivers get a little wide through that turn. They did a great job of holding on to the car.
We've got a spinner and a Ferrari in the back.
Oh,
that was ESSH.
Oh, no.
I don't think he collected it.
So yeah, nicely done from all those drivers. Very, very clean. A couple of cars went off at the back. It was unfortunate for that Ferrari at the back going off, but always great to see Super League drivers going around. They're all very, very quick drivers, and yeah, they always put on a very good show, and they did there in Brazil. It was unlucky at the end. Moving into number 7 is the start of the Premier Series race. I was actually in this race. I got a very, very good start. There was incident at the back, if you can see at the top of the screen. But yeah, it was a very, very good race. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and yeah, give it a watch.
3-4, all our Reds, and they are off. Tourzant still in lead, followed by Shankster with Alex Gunnermack in third. Oh, Shankster has made a magnificent start and got out in front of Tourzant. 1 shot, 2 down, and moved himself up into 5th, along with Gola in 4th, Natty G in 6th, Sebo in 7th, Femi is 8th. Willie is made his way all the way up into 9th. Tiger Assassin also a great start up into 10th, Zaza in 11th, Black Country Mush in 12th, Dirty Larry 13th, Gavra Novick in 14th, Triple O in 15th, Rob Godfather 16th, and Tim V is holding on to 17th in the back. Shankster's start there was absolutely magnificent, along with, I must say,
but yeah, that was unfortunate at the start there. I believe it was Tim and Black Country Mush who came together, and I just managed to drive straight through all of it. Went from 16th to 10th, so I had a brilliant start. But yeah, it was a very exciting race, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and well done to all the drivers in that race. Coming in here at number 6 is the battle between Pope and Maris, and this was a very, very good battle between the two championship rivals, both overtaking each other, and here's just a small clip of that happening.
Damage that he's got, which will be slowing him down a lot. Oh, DRS
now gaining on Mares. The gap now 110.
That's giving me such a bad camera angle.
Round the outside, maybe, but still side by side.
They're going side by side here. Round. Oh, it's so close. One of them's going to have to back off into this corner, and I believe it. Yes, it's going to be Mares. So the Pope regains the lead, and this is going to be very, very close between these two drivers here.
But yes, very nicely done between all of those drivers, and yeah, it was very, very clean racing. That went on for the rest of the laps in the race, so if you haven't seen it already, go and watch it, because that was a brilliant battle between both of those front runners who were both fighting for the championship going into Abu Dhabi. In at number 5 is the start of the Freshman League race. Now, the start of this race was very, very interesting, and it ended up Pope and Mara both running the show of the freshmen, but here, again, some more action. Lord Jedi spinning around, and yeah, it's very, very interesting, and I hope everyone enjoys it. Yeah, make sure you look out for Lord Jedi spinning out at the back.
Really synchronized.
And
It's done
we're
that thing.
away.
It's great. There we go. And now the lights are out and we're going again. And there's a Maris after a brilliant start. Pope looking down the inside of the. And they're going wheel to where there's big. There's at the back here. There's loads of positions going.
Lord Jedi's round. Lord Jedi's round.
And Dirty Larry's hit into him.
And there's been a big incident there. Lord Jedi falls back to last place. We've got a safety car. We've got a safety car straight off the bat here.
Straight away here. And I did call before the start of the race. I was thinking there would be some form of incident here. And it seems to have happened. Lord Jedi spinning around, going wheel to... I don't even know who he went wheel to wheel with there. But Lord...
I think he dove down the inside of one of the Red Bulls, I believe it was, and he just got... It was an Ocon and Verstappen thing, almost exactly with the same cars.
Maybe it could have been down the inside of Cryptek, maybe.
There was just no space, and there was no space left by the Red Bull. Lord Jedi left with nowhere to go, and now he's back down in last place. He's got no damage.
Lord Jedi, yeah, no damage, but he's going to have to try and find some...
Yeah, very nicely done from all those Academy drivers. Unfortunate for Lord Jedi, and that's why the safety car came out, as we saw in an earlier clip. But the Freshman League never seems to disappoint, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the battle for the championship between Lord Jedi and Holland Campion. Moving into number 4 is the start of the Gran Turismo Sport race. Now, there's 3 clips from Gran Turismo Sport because the race that was done was absolutely insane. It was one of the best races I've seen. I was involved in it. I was causing a lot of the action. But yeah, just give this start a watch because it's crazy.
Then Woody. And here we go. Away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring, round number 3 of the GT Sport Series. We have Duke leading the way. It seems to be a clean start from everyone up the straight. Let's see how they go through turn 1, whether we'll see any track extending or corner cutting. As Duke goes a little bit wide. I think Tigris has got a really good run here on Jojo Power. We'll see. We've got GJ Span in the background. That's the Zubru round. But the battle for second is now on with Tigris Assassin going alongside Tigris Assassin. And Duke's got a 0.5 second penalty. He's really easy to serve at the hairpin of turn 3 as Tigris Assassin and the Aston Martin goes down the inside of Jojo Power. And Jojo Power gets a little bit of a slide.
Woody and Simobert are very close. Woody might be looking for a move here.
There's also a bit of a battle going up for second place. As I think Duke might have another penalty and I didn't quite see. But Tigris Assassin's going to look for an outside line, but doesn't decide to go for it. He goes for the cutback move on.
Emo and Joe are very close.
Emo and Joe going side by side. And Woody also looking for the I can't remember what car he's in. He's in the Nissan. That's it, the Nissan. We saw a car go wide. It's Emo's round in the Subaru.
Don't forget if you can show a replay of the start.
I can try and get a replay of that. I'm not sure.
Emo's dropped into last. I don't think he got any damage. I'll check that now. He's no damage. No drivers any damage, which is all good. So they all got away clean. We've also seen 2 drivers spin out, though their races are compromised, but hopefully not too much.
I've just noticed I haven't got all the race info up for everyone, so I'll just get that all up and running so we can see all the damage and fuel. Interestingly, Jojo, I just thought he had damage there, never mind, ignore what I'm saying, but Duke getting a gap from 1.6 seconds, 1.7 now.
Simobert and Woody are going side by side, down into hairpin.
Tigris Assassin looking for a move on Jojo Power. He's looking down the inside. This is for second place. It's a clean move from both drivers so far. I don't think anyone has got damage so far in the top few.
Simobert and Woody are having a battle there. They split up a bit there, but that was a good fair racing. Joe XX on Jojo Power now are very close.
And Joe's looking round the outside of Tiger Assassin. What a move that could have been if he just was able to make it stick, but maybe got a bit of traction.
But as you can see there, a big battle between me and Jojo Power at the end of that. And we did battle for quite a while, and I picked up a little bit of damage battling with him. And actually had to pit, which put me on a really good strategy at the end of the race. But it's a brilliant race. I recommend watching the full race if you haven't seen it already. Moving into number 3, this is a battle between Woody, GJ, and Emo, I believe, or was it Simmelbear? I think it was Simmelbear, but yes, it was a brilliant battle between these drivers once again, and some more action-packed GT Sport racing. So yeah, give it a watch.
Woody runs a little bit wide. That could be a 5/10 penalty. These penalties are very strict. As Woody one rides, and GJ's got a good exit on him. There's a little bit of contact, but not too much. And Woody's picked up a 5/10 penalty, and GJ gets the move done on the BMW driver. But we'll see him go for a move up the inside.
Again.
There's contact, and GJ's off and he's into the wall. And he's got a lot of rear right damage. That was a very late move there. I'm gonna get another. I'm gonna get a replay of that from Woody's perspective.
He's got GJ has got back right damage.
Riding on board with Woody.
That's 2 mistakes.
Oh yeah, he just turned in, but GJ just didn't. The door was closed at the last minute, and Woody's got front.
But yeah, that one didn't end very well there between all of those. But once again, intense battle and giving us some very good action there in the GT Sport League as always. But that race, I should seriously go and watch that race, and yeah, it is a lot of fun to watch. Moving into number 2 is the battle between the two freshman champions, Lord Jedi and Holland Campion. Now, I'm just going to let this clip roll. It speaks for itself. There was a big incident between the two of them. Lord Jedi came out worse, but have a watch because it was quite a big moment.
Not quite, but he's gonna have a great run now out of turn 3 down into turn 4. They've closed the gap to Holland Campion by over a second. These two, just through their hard battling, because now Lord Jolly's gonna have to go defensive here. Holland Campion's gonna have to go to the outside.
Holland Campion going around the outside, maybe.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. You are a bold one. Kill him.
Is he going to go
This
for
is
a
the
pass?
champions. They touch. And Lord Jedi is round. As that
we knew it was going to end badly, but no damage. Is there any damage to the racing point?
No damage to either car at the moment. But Holland Campion just
I'm not
closed
sure whether was that a bit of a bad move there from Holland Campion? Would you say?
Holland Campion closed the line for Lord Jedi way too quickly there. He was still alongside and he needed more space than that, really. He just closed the gap to the apex a bit too much.
But yeah, big moment in that race, and that gave Campion the points. But I'm really not sure who was to blame there. But I'm sure the stewards will look at that and they'll give the penalties out to whoever needs to be given to for all incidents in all of these races here on Gavra Racing. But yeah, big moment in the championship for those two. And our final clip, the clip that I am most excited for, was the battle between me and Joe. Joe, one of my best mates, both of us racing, and it was just an intense battle. It went on for about 5 to 6 laps, but this is the last 2 laps of this race. Natty sound like an auctioneer. Just give it a watch.
It's 3-0 battle for the podium in the dying moments of this race. Only 1 minute 46 seconds left to go, and Tiger Assassin still holding onto the podium position. Only 2 cents separated them, and Simabo is gaining in the Nissan 2.2 seconds behind. Whether we see a late dive from Joe, but it's going to the switchback as Tiger's got a little bit deep into turn 4. And they're still side by side into Tech Sector 2. We've seen these two go side by side for pretty much the entirety of the last 10 minutes. He's going to try to cut back on the inside. Joe going from the inside of Tiger. This is for the podium position with only a minute left to go. A little bit of contact between these two, but they're still really clean.
Simmelbear is only 1.6 seconds, so this could make Simmelbear potentially. He's a lot. Simmelbear is over half fuel, so he hasn't worn down his fuel at all. So that could be interesting. So he's probably in rich mix or mix 1.
He's probably in a higher fuel. Trying to burn all the fuel. I believe he pitted later than the other guys because the other guys had their early incidents. So maybe he might come into contention of getting a podium with his being able to burn Moral's got a little bit of lag through turn 1, but all seems to be clean. As Joe's got a good exit through turn 1, he's going to tuck him behind the slipstream of Tiger Assassin. I'm now going to ride on board. This is the body cam. This will be looking back. This is what Tiger will be looking at right behind him, and Joe's going to look to the left-hand side. He's going to try and go round the outside of the Aston Martin driver. One move from the there's a little bit of contact as Tiger's warning light has gone on, but there's only 10 seconds left to go. So this will be the final lap of the race.
Well,
and I'm so sorry, Joe.
It depends if Duke crossed the line.
And Tiger's a bit damaged, and whether Duke will cross the line with the last 3 laps. So this will be the last lap of the race. I'm going to put my camera up on Duke.
This is the final lap,
and Duke's weaving, and Duke has won the race. A commanding win from Duke.
We can get back to that
side by side in the final few corners. Joe and Tiger going at it. Once again, Zimmerman in the background of these guys. Jojo Power's going to come across the line for came second place. But Joe and Tiger going side by side. There's only 2 corners left. Whether I don't think Zimmerman's going to have enough. I don't know if he's going to have enough run, but whether there's going to be contact. Joe's got the line. There's a little bit of contact. Tiger's on the inside line. Joe's going for the outside line. Joe's going for the move down. There's more contact in the front of his car. Tiger Assassin's got inside place. But whether she's Zimmerman over the move down inside. That's a good run from the right. This contact. There'll be a run up to the line. There'll be a try race. There's a penalty. Oh my God.
Oh my God. And
that
was the end of this race.
That will be in the top 10 moments of the race.
Brilliantly done for me and Joe, giving a lot of action there, and it was an intense battle at the end, and well done to both of them, and well done to Naddy for keeping up the commentary, because it was very difficult to keep up with that commentary, especially at the end there of that amazing race. But yeah, that is going to be the end, and I'd like to say a big thanks to Gavra and his team for doing an amazing job, as they always do. Thank you to all the racers for racing in all of the different leagues across the whole of Gavra Racing. And just, thank you for everyone for supporting us. Make sure you go and pop a like on the video, go and subscribe. Go check out Twitter and Instagram pages. Join the Discord server to talk to anyone. If you need any help or anything, any problems, join the Discord and just chat to one of the admin team. And make sure you go check out the website for all of the information around Gavra Racing. But that is it from me. I am Tiger Assassin, and that was your top 10 moments of the week here on the Gavra Racing, here in the Gavra Racing.